This is Matt from the Comic Haul and Roundtable Discussion, and this is my haul for this week. And this is a collection of books I bought from this past weekend and a couple of days during this week, and of course today on Wednesday, National Comic Book Day. So let's get things started here. I've got a couple of books here from my local LCS Comics Plus, and I also went in today, and what I did was I was looking for some Daredevil. Actually found what I was looking for, and picked this particular beauty up here. Not sure what's going on here. This is a some sort of a variant or something's going on here. I'm not sure what, but there's no number here, and so I just said, you know what, I will pick that up. And if someone knows what this is in the chat, you can let me know. I'm not sure exactly what number this is, but I decided to scoop it up. I've been collecting a lot of Greg Rucka, Elektra, and I picked this one up. And one of the main reasons why I wanted this cover was because me being a Wu-Tang fan, the Wu-Tang logo is right over here in the book. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna pick that up. Plus I like the artwork too. So in the main book that I was looking for today, I actually found, which is Daredevil number 10, first appearance of Echo. And this is what I paid for it. All right, let's go over here. Also, while I was there, I picked up Marvel Comics Presents Weapon X number 79. Amazing Spider-Man 590. This is the art appreciation variant. I picked that up mainly because I like the artwork here with all the Wolverines sitting at the table playing cards. That's a gorgeous cover. Got a little bit of a cover issue here, but I think it's something that can be probably cleaned and pressed. In the spirit of Al Rainey, I picked this book up. One thing I've started doing is there's a guy that I follow on Instagram called Black Key Comics, and he tends to have a lot of comic books with black characters in them, and so I decided that I would start doing the same. It's just something I had never thought about doing, but I've ran across a lot of characters over time and just never thought about even collecting them, and I said, you know what, I'm going to start today. And so when I saw this book, this particular cover, I thought about our own Al Rainey and Dusty Britt Brown, and was like, you know what, he probably loved this cover, and this is something that I thought I'd pick up, and I have no clue what it is, but it's called Saber, and mainly because of the character on the cover. So I picked that up. Oop, dropping it all over the place. Alright, and I picked up, this is Savage Dragon 1, this is issue 3, and this is issue 12. These are all key issues, except this is just the first one of volume 2. I actually need to get volume 1. I think I've got that one. Volume 1, number 1. I think I've gotten that. Also at the store today, I picked up Amazing Spider-Man 602. And the stickers that you're seeing is what I actually paid in the store. This is a book that I don't know if I had catalog. I checked my CLZ app and I didn't see it catalog, so I probably had got this before I started cataloging, and so I might actually have duplicates of this, but I went ahead and picked them up anyway because this book has kind of started going up a little bit, and so I said, you know, let me go ahead and grab it while I can. So I actually paid $6 for it and $8. According to Key Collector, this is the first appearance of Immortal She-Hulk. Me and Al had this discussion today, so you know, it's just one of those things where you don't know which one is which. So I just went ahead and got them. You know, for that price, it really wasn't hurting me much at all. I'd rather do that than to pay eBay prices. So get a chance, you want to see how much it's going for, go take a look on eBay. Also, digging in long boxes pays off. So I went back and dug again, and guess what I found? Black Panther Annual #1, right on the back side of finding first appearance of Shuri last week, and I paid $5 for it. So digging in loan boxes, man, it pays off. Sometimes you just need to make a run into a store and no telling what you'll walk out with. So I actually have got quite a few books here, and I've got to find my Star Wars. There we go. Got everything. I think these are all. Yeah, these Star Wars books I got today. I've got another set. Oh, there they go. I see them. We'll get to those in a second. All right, so since I am a traveling photographer, a lot of times I stop in stores, and one of my favorite stores to stop in is Comics Plus. No, excuse me, not Comics Plus. I just left Comics Plus. The Book Nook. So I stopped by the Book Nook, and I typically like to go in there because a lot of times they have really good books in their pool where they keep their value books. And ran across something I've been looking for a while, and that's Shaolin Cowboy #1. Actually paid only $20 for it, which was actually less than that because I had a couple of a little bit of store credit there from trading in some books a while back, and so I actually got this for about $15. So Shaolin Cowboy #1. Also, while I was there, I found a Whitman variant of Superman. Those are always fun to find. Picked up a copy of Superman 415. Also picked up some Amazing Spider-Man. It's low grade, but it's better than no grade, and that's early Doctor Doom #89. Not Doctor Doom, Dr. Octopus, excuse me. I'm sorry. Doctor Doom is on my mind because he's in my pool for today, which you'll get a chance to see that in a little bit. Also, while I was at my LCS, I did pick this up, the 300 variant of Wonder Woman. Also, once again, the theme of black characters in comic books. World's Finest Comics 318, Return of Sonic. Alright, so while I was out this past weekend, I actually had to stop up in Atlanta to visit a friend that was in town, and believe it or not, she wanted to go to the comic book store, which it was crazy because I had just spent a day up at Dave's Comics on Saturday, and so I ended up going to Infinite Reality Comics on Sunday, and I picked up What If #4 for $2, and it's decent grade, a little color fade in there, but you know, for $2 I'm not gonna turn that down. And our good friend Chris, who you can see his video right up in that top right hand side of the screen there, at Infinite Realities, took care of me rather. We hadn't seen him in a while, and he had these in the box, and so I said, hey man, what are these going for? And he said, hey man, I'm gonna let you get them for $10 a pop. And I said, you know, that's better than eBay prices. And so I said, you know what, I will take that. I will take that. So got those two, walked out, and today I stopped by another one of our LCSs, Prime Time. Shout out to Mike and the crew over there. Picked up You Look Like Death #1, spin-off from the Umbrella Academy. I also picked up Venom 28 today, and as I stated earlier, Dr. Doom was on my mind because he was in my pool for today, and that's #7. Just love that Zombies cover. And another cover that I absolutely loved, Al showed this on Saturday's show, but I just absolutely love this cover, man. And it's the giant size #1 Storm. Also, I picked up Thor number 6, and I picked that one up. I mean, Thanos is wielding the Infinity Hammer. This is one that you might want to be on the lookout for this week if you go out. And of course, gorgeous Alex Ross work, man. I mean, you can't touch Alex Ross, man. He is absolutely gorgeous. All right. So also while I was at the book nook, I did pick up a few other books. I came across a Justice Society number 2 variant. Here you go. Pick that up. Also, I picked up some more Justice Society 2 and 7. Both of these are keys. I can't quite remember exactly what happens here. I think he starts here and ends there, if I'm not mistaken. Cannot remember exactly what's what. Can't think of his name actually. I know it, but I can't think of it right offhand. Picked up the polybagged Ultimate Comics XMen number 1. Picked up some Firestorm 85. This is the key. And closing out my book nook adventure was something I've been looking for. I'm actually almost to where I need to be. I got the next to the last issue, but Silver Surfer 145, and if I can get 146, that'll close that out for me. I've been trying to collect the later runs of the later issues of Silver Surfer because they're really hard to find. All right, so let's keep this train rolling. All right, for those who like fine women's, I picked up some Bud Root. I have fallen in love with his artwork and the way he draws women. So pick that up. That is going to go get slabbed. I'm just trying to get these situated here. I had a kind of a little bit of a system here that I want to get these laid out for. That happens when I get right here in front of the hall. When I get ready, there we go. All right, so we'll get these all rolled out. Once again, Black comic book characters. One of the characters I saw on the IG of Black Key Comics was Lil Calvin. And so I said, you know what, I'm gonna pick this one up, man. Little Kids featuring Calvin, number 11. It's an old comic strip for those who don't remember. Kind of grew up reading that a while back. Can't believe time flies like that, man. All right. I picked up Michael Strahan last Saturday, and I ended up picking up the variant when I went to Book Nook. So we got that. Got a little Powerpuff Girls number 1. Pick that up. Got some more Archie coming down the pipeline. You got Cheryl Blossom number 3. And those early Archies are tough to come by, man. Black Cat number 7. J. Scott Campbell. I'm not going to turn down J. Scott Campbell. Picked up a book, man, I've never seen before. This is a Fantastic Four Roast number 1. I mean, for $2, I mean, something I had never seen before. And these other books are coming from another store here. And I'll give you the prices on those in just a second once I can get everything sorted out of my hand here. There we go. I'm trying to kind of keep all the Star Wars books together since I've got so many of them to show. Picked up Earth number 2, number 1. Earth number 2, number 1. Ultimate Power number 1 variant. Take it up. Take that. Steel #1. And we've got, let me put Steel, that's a Green Lantern 54, and here's Steel #1 is already there, and here is Black Knight. I picked this up for $1 single. Black Knight #1. Mystic Arcana. Mystic Arcana. Mystic Arcana. Alright, so almost ready here. So we're gonna go down to Star Wars. We got a ton of Star Wars. So I've been collecting Star Wars keys here the last couple of weeks. Excuse me there, I had to scratch my shoulder. Get that. You hear that on the microphone. So we're gonna go right down the pike. Row 1, #1. Star Wars Legacy 16. Star Wars Legacy 17. I'm gonna go sit right here. I'm gonna just do it this way. I can just slide them off. Makes life a lot easier if I sit and do it. Knights of the Republic 7. Star Wars Legacy 13. Star Wars Volume 2, I believe. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Volume 2. Number 6. There you go. Sliding batch of comics behind me, so I'm trying to stop those from sliding. Mace Windu #1. Star Wars Legacy 11. And that's my phone going off. Phone's going off. We'll call them back. Darth Vader #3. This is actually a variant, and I don't think the shop owner knew it was a variant. The original is actually, this is green. So I saw this as black, and immediately I knew this was either a second print or it was variant. But I looked around and I couldn't quite find if it was second print or what. So I just went ahead and picked it up. And I mean, this is actually a key issue. For those who don't know, this issue of Darth Vader is actually the issue in which he gets the lightsaber, and he earns his lightsaber. So this is a very, very important key issue for those who are looking, and it's really undervalued. I've seen this book usually between $10 and $18, but this is for something this serious. If you see this book around that price, anywhere from 10 to 18 bucks, or anything less than that, man, go ahead and pick this one up, because this is probably gonna wind up getting hot somewhere down the line. More Star Wars. We've got Darth Vader and the Cry of Shadows #1. We've got Star Wars and the Crimson Empire #1. We've got Kanan, the Last Padawan #1 for $1. Got that for $1. $1. Picked this up today. Bounty Hunters #2, second print. Just love the red colors with the Mandalorian on it. The Mandalorian. Poe Dameron #2, $5. This was one that I was thrilled to be able to finally get, and got it at the cover price, man. He sold it to me for $6. Darth Maul #2. This is a key. This is one that is heating up. Was able to snag that one. More Kanan #5. Can't find #6, man. Everybody's got #6 out those bins, man. So #5, I'm close to it. And then we've got some Star Wars Legacies. We've got issue 15, 14, 13, and we've got 12. Stay. No, it won't stay. No. get y'all out the way. Get this out the way here, and boom, you'll stay now, won't you? There, now you'll stay. All right, and that's that. And now to circle around here through the room so I can get past this pile of comics. And we're getting right here towards the end. And these are some of my big books that I picked up this week. And we're going to kick things off here with Muerta. Muerta. This is stunning. This is probably one of the most beautiful colors that I've seen. I'll tell you why. If you look here, I kind of put the glare on it, and you can actually see those are actually jewels on the actual book itself, if you can kind of see it. Just kind of, the camera's kind of focusing, but you can kind of see the jewels are actually on the book itself. This is absolutely a gorgeous piece. I was able to get this book for 20 bucks. This is, there's only 250 of these in existence. I think it's 250. No, 200. It's right down at the bottom. Let's focus it there. 200. But yeah, this is, you can kind of see those how it twinkles. Yep, so gorgeous cover. Absolutely gorgeous cover. Next up was one I found. I can't remember exactly where I found this book at. But I mean, for 15 bucks, I mean, it's probably it's low grade, but I mean, for 15 bucks for Iron Man 8, I'll be all day. Excuse me, Iron Man 6, all day long. We'll do this, we'll dance like this all day, man. For that price, we'll definitely dance for that. Also, 20 bucks, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Raphael, second print. I actually like this print, but not like the first print. And why they have they got that Donatello. Looks like Donatello running around with a Uzi on Raphael #1. I mean, go figure. Go figure. All right, Larry, you're gonna be mad at me, man, but I've got some X-23 here. And we've got the Shannon Meyer variant, XMen #2. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. She does really, really good work. And last but not least is a book that I was able to snag a better copy than the original one I have, so I went ahead and picked it up. And I am going to get this graded. And this is a book that if you watched our previous, there's a couple of shows back where I discussed about the Ninja Turtles issue. That is, I think, a book that is very undervalued, and I think it's a book that has slipped past a lot of people. And there's a key component to the book. I'm gonna drop it down here and let you see it for yourself. This is Ninja Turtles #1, 5th print. But the important thing here is Splinter is on the cover, and on the back side of it, Shredder's actually on the cover. But this is the first time you see the Turtles with Splinter on a cover outside of the Archie series. So this is technically, if I'm not mistaken, the first time that they're on the cover together. And it's Ninja Turtles #1. And the 5th print is actually harder to find. It's becoming harder to find than the first. So these things, if you can find these, grab them, especially at reasonable prices. Last time I checked on eBay, I looked in there were like 2 or 3 of them going for maybe $200-300 bucks. A couple for 150. So I think I seen maybe 4 total in the last month or 2. So if you find these out in the wild, you can actually find this out in the wild if you're patient. Because I actually got mine from the Book Nook some years ago. But you can find this out if you look patient. Be patient enough and just kind of dig. You're gonna have to dig, and you'll probably find this, because the 5th printing was around a little bit, but it kind of one of those books that fell into obscurity. A lot of people really never took care of these, meaning because it's 5th print. A lot of people just didn't take 5th print serious. But like I told you, man, you got Splinter right there, man, with the Turtles. And so I was glad to finally get a good copy of this to add to my collection. And that is it for my haul this week. So may do a little something on this along this weekend. I might not, hadn't decided yet. Probably won't. Going to save a little money. I'm going to let Larry and the guys have it. So with that, I want to remind everyone to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend about the comic haul and round table discussion. Make sure you check out our other videos. We've got haul videos, we've got interviews, we've got shop tours, we've got comic cons, we've got all kind of stuff here on the channel for you all. And of course, we have our weekly show, but we're not going to be on this week. We'll be returning, and let me see here if I can lean over and see. We'll be returning the week after this one, which will put us into October the 3rd. So we'll be back on October 3rd with our regular show, 8:30 p.m. on Saturday nights. But you can watch our last few shows. They're at your disposal, so make sure you check them out. All right, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, Comic Haul and Round Table Discussion. For everyone here, I am Matt Odom. Once again, this is my haul, and I am out. Peace.